Hello and welcome to Rob Plays. This is Rob AKA TheGodThunder, and today you join me in Cities Skylines. This is a fantastic little game that I picked up for not a huge amount of money, and I have put a fair few hours into it at this point. I'm not going to show you my city. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a map and show you how much I suck at this game. It's sort of an introduction to the game, sort of nutshell style, I suppose, but you know how it is. Also a bit of an update as to what I've been doing, because, you know, there's been nothing on my channel since maybe January. At least nothing new. So, but I've been busy, leave me alone. I know everybody gives that excuse, but I'll explain to you why I did. Right, so, this game. You start off with a plot of land this size, then you just load it up, and it all controls via WASD, scroll wheel, and of course mouse. First thing you want to do, roads. Just make a road. See, magic. Don't want that one. No. What are you? Yep, that'll work. Okay, so from here, just make it a bit longer. Spoop. All the way to the hill. Pause the game. I didn't need to think about water and sewage. Just trying to get it as close to the edge as I can without it going out. There it is. Pipework. But the long and short of it is, this game is everything that SimCity, the new one, let's say newish one, should have been. Because it is a fantastic little game. It's a fantastic little game which I think a lot of people will get along with. And it's just little town building stuff. It's got a huge amount of mod support. So if modding is the kind of thing you really want to do, then you can go do it. What I've been playing recently. I said I've been busy, not a lie. I've been working on my final project for uni, which is submitted, and I am now a free man. Hopefully with, I suppose you could call it a proper job. Although none of my jobs seem like proper jobs, if I'm doing them right. So it should have a job coming up, which would be nice. Might get to continue doing this, might not, who knows. Boop. I need to link you up to here as well. So really what I'm doing before I run out of money is I'm getting water and I'm getting power. I paused the game down here so that people coming in and they won't whinge at me for not having it. I need to put some commercial up here, not too close to this because it'll pollute it. See, I know there's some bits and pieces about this game I do know. That should be an alright balance for the moment. Speed it up. Okay, yes, go away. Okay, so I've got some commercial property. Those are domestics. Ah, yes. Got some domestics going in there. Quite why they're chosen there to start off with, I don't quite know. And what am I doing? Still going on. Almost down to street level. Oh, I'm bouncing over the street lights. You see, the houses look a bit different from each other. They're not all generic, particularly. Here we go. Got some commercial popping up here. Very limited models on the commercial, but what are you gonna do? Nice options up here. Wind speed, traffic, happiness, happiness. Go away. Power and water. Everything comes in down in here. So, yeah. You've got no. Yes. You have no power, so you have no. Nobody has water. What I can do is, as I have some money, I can just chuck one of these out, and that'll power them. It'll make some of the industry not particularly happy, but who cares? I need to link you up into the power grid, because at least then you'll get water and a water pump, and everybody will be happy. And because I've got these up here as my power supply at the moment. Currently in negative. It's getting closer to what I want it to be. Hey, so I can my budgeting. Yeah, fair enough. So somebody's they've provided. Apparently, I've provided free Wi-Fi for everybody. I don't remember doing that. So this game, it's really nice, quite controllable. He's only running at 30 frames on my computer, but I've got a GTX 660 running in this. I've been meaning to upgrade it, but I've not had the money. I could probably do something about that. It's a fantastic little game. Let me just hop out of this into my other town. Took me a few attempts to get this one actually working, but on the most part, done alright. So whilst I'm waiting for this to load, I'm talking about my final project for uni. It was a documentary on Sky Music called 1-2. If you want to find me on Twitter, I am 12doc at the moment. I said at the moment, sort of currently. I may change it, I may not. And it came out alright. Got a 2-1 for it, so I'm not too bothered about that. This is an issue I'm having. Death waves. Really having issues with death waves. People dying everywhere, and my crematorium's not. See, my healthcare and stuff. Crematorium capacity is massively over. Just nobody really seems to be able to use them. Zoom back out. This is what happens when you put a lot of industry around. Yeah, I'm emptying this one into an incinerator, which I honestly can't remember where it is. Is it that one? Nope. Nope. There's an incinerator around here somewhere. Because industry just kills the area around it. Makes everything look a bit yucky. Yes, I said yucky. Another issue I'm having is not enough workers. But I've not got an issue with. I've got spaces here for people to come and live. Short of taking away industry to force people to take the jobs. Don't know what I can do. Not enough goods to sell. Yes, I was doing something about that. You do have to manually delete any abandoned buildings, but there is a mod you can get to get rid of them for you. It's the same with What are they called? Burnt down buildings. Yeah, if a building burns down, that's a... If a building burns down, then you have to... we have to demolish it. 21% full. You are emptying into an incinerator. Not what I wanted. I had some fire station or something around here. Did I move it? I need... Oh dear. That's probably a fire station. Yeah, firehouse. So all my bits around here, that's fire. Green means it's covered. That's the efficiency. I'm efficiency. Good. This is a one-way system. Runs around. And it gets a little bit weak here. But I thought it'd be clever and put a road so they can go whoop. Strategy game. What's up with you? I thought that was something. I don't know. You citizens that you're still at. How are you still a house? Go away. No, I don't. I'll just put you in industry. Of course, the citizens are sick. You're living right next to industry. I deliberately residential this bit. All right. So notice this one is I've got a lot more on this one than I did the last one. That's because I upgraded. I've got 29,500 people living in my city, and I'm currently building a new area called Newtown. Funny name there. Which I'm hoping to move everybody over from there. Yeah, maybe. What I'm hoping to do is get up a nice amount of money that I can just keep running everything, getting everything ticked over, and then I'm just going to completely wipe this entire area just to make everything work. Pause. What was I doing? I was zoning that. I signed off last night and I forgot what I was doing. So what you do? Let's give you an example of how to sort your power. I needed 80 grand for a solar power plant, which is one thing I do want to use because it's a really good way of bumping up my power instead of just putting wind farms around, because wind farms are noisy. I don't have anywhere to put a dam without going over my own land, without being able to fix it. Then I think I could put one here, but a backup, which would overflow. These things, incineration plants, they pump out some power, not a huge amount, but it works just well enough. I'm currently in the process of emptying out all of my I'm really struggling to words today, have you noticed? All of my landfills, that's the one I'm looking for. All my landfills are emptying, so I can get rid of them as soon as they're gone. Over here, it's really high density everything. Everything's high density. I've got a couple of subway stations around. Jeez, in that one. No, that's a train. That's subway. So I've got good coverage there. I've got bus routes running through all of this bit and a lot of this bit. But unfortunately, I'm running out of goods to sell. And as such, I'm losing a lot of businesses down here, which is why I'm paused. Let's have a look at full. Yeah, the traffic's horrific around here. because they're going from 3-lane, nice pre-built roundabout thingy, to a single lane, and then back into 3 lanes where you've got traffic lights and stuff. And they're all wanting to apparently go in the same direction. Not one direction, but same direction. But tish. Then bar down here, you can keep an eye on what your city needs. Because if your city needs something, it is your job to provide for them. You get these things. This was a part of the special edition, which I ended up buying because, funnily enough, the special edition was cheaper. You can get monuments. So you're looking average citizen health under 20%. So in other words, if I need to buy the medical center, I need to try and kill off everybody. Statue of Money. Sorry, I'm just having a look at this. How do I city money -1? I don't get that. How do I fill 3 cemeteries? Really? I've been cremating all of my people. And I've got these. Transport tower is somewhere. Friendly neighborhood park is somewhere. And I think that is just here. If I can buy a mall of moderation. Posh mall. Shopping stuff. More bits and pieces. More bits and pieces. Level 6 unique buildings. Sea and skyscraper. Which is going to go in a bit. Music, modern art. Theatre. And then we get into these things. I can't actually get into because I can't see them yet. Showed you that bit. Trees. We buy do parks and stuff. There is a mod in this that the guy I've been watching recently, and he just ends up painting trees everywhere, and because that really looks really kind of weird. Different choices of trees. You can probably mod more in. Policies. So one I did quite fairly swift early on was the smoke detectors, because everyone needs a smoke detector. One of my favourites, recreational use. Allowing recreational use of controlled substances attracts more tourists but also requires more police presence in the area. Slightly increased tax income, moderately increased tourism, slightly reduced crime rate, increases police budget by 15%. I'm guessing at some point that's going to be kind of useful to me, but at the moment, no, it's not. Sorry, I've just stood up, so I've picked my mic up. Taxation stuff. Right, I raised the tax for the offices. I think I probably did it twice, once in this screen, once in another one, and they whinged at me, so I took one off. I can stop heavy traffic in an area like I've done here for bad heavy traffic. Then it means they don't come through anymore, which can be quite nice. Just stopped all of the trucks for the industry coming through there. I've not even really been into this, but it's all working very nice. I killed the music off straight away because I was getting annoyed. Yeah, you can probably hear the little game noises in the background from possibly from my speakers as well, although you should be getting the game audio as well. So, shall we have a look into the city? Oh yeah, this is going to be the entirety of the new bit. It's all going to be nicely swept around because it's quite an efficient way of doing it. I don't get too much dead space, plus it looks a bit pretty, and my one-way system works. I hope. So there'll be... See if I can do that? On the other side of the road. No, so the further away it gets. If I put it, say, here, it's knackered. But as soon as I put it... Say I put it on the corner. All green. Put it over here. So much less green. It's really interesting the way it works. So I would highly recommend getting this game. I suppose the only thing that's left is like favourite, share, subscribe. You know the deal at this point, don't you? Sorry it's been a while. I've been away, but gotta do what you gotta do. I now have everything submitted for my degree, and I will hopefully be getting back to making some more videos for you. Apologise about the noise in the background. That is my fan, as it is summertime-ish, and the side is already off my computer because my cooling isn't adequate for what I do with it. But hey ho. Thanks for watching, guys. Been a pleasure as always, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.